Hello. Oh my fucking god. Bro, fuck off, bro. Chill. Dude, what the? Why the fuck is there a soy here? Oh my god, I hate this level. Dude, this ship wouldn't even be that fucking bad if it wasn't for this ending. Why is the ship so second half heavy? It doesn't make sense. Like, what the fuck is this doing here? You can't even see it half the time. Like, cool def, bro. I don't know. You can only go so far with no spike rotation. Right. I wonder if there's even a consistent way of doing this ending. I mean, like... I shouldn't be dead. If this level had a radial hitbox collision, I wouldn't be dead. It makes this level complete RNG, yeah. It's just, yeah, it's just the fucking saws. Right, how the fucking fuck are you supposed to do this? What the fuck is that? Hello. Duff GD. I feel like I don't have to tell people that that's bad. I feel like it should be like intuitive that that's gonna like be just shit. Part of me wants to beat this with radio hitboxes turned off. Easiest ship ever. It's not hard, but it's not ship based, and it's complete dog shit. The cube is harder than the ship, but the ship is so shit that it carries this level. Like, this level's easy, but it's just terribly made. Like this ship is just bad. There's not even any argument for it being good. Look no further than the hitboxes. Like, what? It's just the fucking saws. What? Like, bro, why? What is this? Why am I so like deep into this? Oh, you won't be normal in my chat because you're mildly display. You went from being my number 2 chatter to my number 1 chatter. Like, you changed between 3 levels in 3 messages. Went from 0 to like 2 to 1. Like, what? I'm considering beating this with radio hitbox collision on. That would not even be close to being allowed for the list. But, like, do I care? I don't know. I might just out of protest for how bad this level is. I'm gonna get so many people saying, "Oh, shit, you found it free." Nope, this level's impossible. Because it's, like, the least shit-based shit ever. Hello, hello, Myara. What's good? How are you doing? Who cares about list? Loki, I do. Just because I want more list completions. I want to get a stacked stat viewer on Point Crate again because, not specifically for like list points and ranking, but I just want to get better at demons. And also, no radio hitbox collisions is going to make this all so easy. Like, bro, what the fuck is this click? Hi, Lucy. I would like to do the entire ship today, but that's like 50-50 chance because this ship is terrible. But I'll play earlier. Problem is, earlier is I have to play this fucking gameplay. I have to sit through this shit. Like, bro, it's actually sleep medicine. You better hit the hay so you're streaming. Ah, hello. I'm sorry to have delayed your sleep. I'll be honest, this level's gonna put you to sleep anyway if I play from before the ship. Like, I will happily do the lot like this ship, and then once I've done the ship, I'm happy to like with dropping it or beating it. I don't care what I do. I make 0 promises to beat this because I think this level is dreadful. I might beat this. I might verify this with radio hitbox collision, or I might just not beat it. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to get it in 2 runs though, so I have an opinion. Like, what? I don't know. Using 2 inputs because it's a click sound. I'm not. I'm using 1. I'm using a restart hotkey, but that's the only other button I'm pressing. That might just be how bad the click pattern is, though. Dude, I don't like that. Fuck! This fucking mini spike. Whose idea was that? Ugh. Because, like, it kind of, like, levels off here. And, like, you straight fly upwards. You go, you do a swoop. But then there's this fucker. I don't understand why this is here. And it pulses invisible half the time as well. Like, it's invisible, like, literally whilst you're under it. Another terrible thing about this level is that in this ship part, you can see the structures bobbing up and down. The hitboxes do not. So you end up having deaths look like this. And then you look at the hitboxes and it's just fixed hitbox because of it. People complained about Avernus and because of hitboxes. And then there's stuff like this and no one talks about it. I'd like them to. Hello, I am so cool. This is up. That fucking spike I hate. I didn't know you'd played this, but I'm glad. I hate this entire... I don't think there's a single part of this level I like. You know what? Actually, yes, there is. There is one singular part of this level I think is amazing. And it's this little section. This... Bum, 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 bum. I think that's great gameplay. That's good. But that's about the... That's, like, the entire level's, like, quality. Everything other than it is terrible. Like, this part's terrible because of the radial hitboxes. It's like... I'm dead to this saw. You wouldn't even think that's a saw. Like, it just kind of looks like weird deco spam. You look at the hitboxes, my circle hitbox isn't even close to it. But then, because it doesn't use radial hitboxes, it uses my square hitbox, which is touching the corner. And... I mean, I'm going to explain this in my video that I'll be releasing some point, maybe probably earlier next year, about the ship game mode. But that is not a good thing for a level being ship-based. Because I don't want to create a click pattern for this level. I don't like creating click patterns for ships this easy, but like, it kind of forces it. Because like, you have to dodge that saw in such a weird way. I think me having like a lot of ship skill is making this level a lot harder than it should be for me. Cool. Actually not a bad run. That's probably my new best run. But I would like to do 42 to 100 today. That's my goal. As for from 0, I mean, honestly, whenever I get to this ship, I can beat it. It's like, it's just pure luck. I might as well get as good at the ship as possible so I can have as little ship attempts as I possibly can. But again, the ship's really luck-based, so I don't see myself getting very good at it. Because if this was skill-based, I'd be able to get like insanely good at the ship within like 20 minutes and then beat the level. But unfortunately, WizKid verified this. Okay, actually no. Okay, I don't know who to put blame on for this level. Oh, by the way, I apologize, but this stream is going to be mostly me complaining about this level. It's the only way I can cope with levels that are like just genuinely shit, is I have to complain about them. Hello, Lukey Berry. As for difficulty, I have no idea how hard this level is, because I've seen people saying this is harder than the Golden. Literally, I don't even want to give a difficulty opinion, because I don't trust myself, just because of how weird this level is. All of the difficulty of this level is coming from the fact that I dislike it. The actual base gameplay is really fucking easy. Like, what is this? Why? Why do we have to use unrotated spikes everywhere for, like, the most awkward timings part ever? Where, like, you constantly feel forced to do extra clicks, even though it's supposed to be a timings part. It's just an easy extreme dressed up as a list demon. In no universe should this gameplay be in a list-worthy extreme. The ship part is terrible, but then you get this part, which is just even worse somehow. This part is... it's Congregation, but slightly more interesting. But a lot harder. Like, dude, look at this death. That's what I'm dead to, is that spot. This level really needs to be re-verified. I really wish it would be. This shit looks peak. This shit is, like, one of the worst list demons ever. I was debating earlier whether this was worse than Rust for me or not. But I think I prefer this over Rust. It's close, though, and I never thought I'd say that. This level feels, like, hurtful to me. It's hurt, like, I care about ship in this game, the game mode, more than anything else. And this level kicks it in the fucking face. My poor baby game mode is just dead thanks to this level. That's how I feel. It's the demon list equivalent of FPS lock ship challenges. I don't like saying this, by the way, because it feels like every single time something comes out that's like shit based and people want me to play, it's always dog shit and I complain about it and it makes me look bad, but it's like, I don't know, people just don't know how to do ship. Because, like, stuff like Retraces came out, like, on Challenge List. I fucking love that shit. That was insanely good. But, like, this level was built to be, like, easy extreme. Maybe even a fucking insane demon. Like, this gameplay's not list-worthy. I mean, it is, because it's been buffed to the fucking extreme. This is a death. WizKid verification. I'm going to complain about this level for like a few minutes, and then I'm going to actually play. My favourite game mode is Spider. I've never seen someone as their favourite game mode as Spider. Good for you. I like Spider, it's just a lot of people don't do it right. And so you end up having really shit gameplay. Especially early 2.1 levels, people just didn't know how to use it. People know better nowadays. Like, some Spider pots are really fun. Okay, what was that, 21 to 69? My COCC is not going to be finished before the deadline because I forgot we're doing that. What are the reasons behind unrotated spikes being more/less fitting for certain motions than unrotated spikes? It all comes down to spike alignment, which I talk about a lot, and I'm gonna explain that in my video that's coming up. So if you want a more in-depth explanation, I can give it. But if you have gameplay that's like this, this part. The spike's shape doesn't match the movement you're going. Because this entire part is upwards, but all the spikes are flat, they're straight, and they're aligned straight as well. Like, this is angled like a straight fly, except you have to go upwards because the floor goes upwards instead. This is genuinely not good practice for ship gameplay. Like, I would have made, like, this spike, like, big, and then, like, just remove this side, so you end up, like, going, like, you actually are, like... Because what this makes you do is it kind of... I think you can see my mouse. It kind of makes you go, like, straight fly, and then you go up at the end, rather than one long upwards, which it's trying to make you do. If the spikes were rotated, this would make it even more so going up to, like, angular straight fly. Using flat spikes in diagonal parts can really make a part inconsistent, feel RNG. It's the equivalent of using non-radial hitbox collision for saws. And then the other issue this level has with unrotated spikes is the timings part, which is like here, which is one of my least favorite parts of the level. Using unrotated spikes in a timing part like this is just really, really awkward. I don't know how I can explain it, but maybe you can understand. I don't like it. I think if you were to use like rotated spikes, saws, different spike types, I think you can. Yeah, Blossom, fucking yeah. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to deal with that. I mean, I could probably turn the radio off. Wait one sec. I've had enough of fucking listening to Mariah Carey. Bye, Mariah Carey. No thanks. Hello, Dense Cabbage. Hello, Alex. Why? Okay. How are you doing, Dense? How are you doing, Alex? Why are you playing this, lol? I have issues, and I want to complete more demons on the demon list, and this level seemed to be like the one that was like, honestly, one of the most playable levels, and actually, no, I disagree with that, but it seemed like that, and I'm giving it a go because I think I can beat it pretty quickly. You beat Sunken earlier? GG. I really wanted to get first victory on that level, and unfortunately, I do not like that level. I don't think it's anyone's fault, I just don't like it. I don't think it's a bad level. But yes, GG. That's great. Oh, you don't like it either? Alright. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I think it's kind of... It's just like... It feels overbuffed to me. That was my main complaint. 0 out of 10? Wait, do you genuinely not like it? I thought you would have liked it. Fair enough, but GG. At least it's over. This last gap is shit. On God's about, bro. I'm sorry, Lucy. I'm sorry. I'm yaoi. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. Don't worry. When you go for full song, you can verbally attack me. I don't like, honestly, like. Although to be fair, I know that full song is like probably dog shit. I literally just made it all as a joke, so it was like just silly. You're playing Sadism a month ago and dropped it. I'm pretty sure you're trying to dance, but I want you to beat Sadism because you're awesome and I want to see you become big on CL. You're locking on Anoxism. I'll be down at beat it. Good luck. I love that level. You got this, Alex. Alex is my goat. Are there any mashups to this level? Because I can't lie, this song is incredibly boring. I'll at least get the high pitch. There's no mashups. Alright, we're getting the high pitch at least. Or should I go low pitch? What do you guys think? What's better? Ugh! Wait. Does this suck? That sounds shit. This is not a song for high pitch. High pitch isn't always bad. I like high pitch like sometimes. Stuff like Slaughterhouse is very good for. It depends on the level. Some levels have good like aura for high pitch. We're just playing GD. I am just playing GD. I'm playing mindlessly, and honestly, that's probably the best way you can play in GD. That was okay. The pre-drop has a 120 in it, by the way. It was supposed to be it was literally supposed to be a free pre-drop into a really hard shit part with like all the difficulty. Okay. Cool. That's the entire ship done. So that's like 10% the difficulty. How do you edit a stream? Stream settings. Okay, there it is. Oh, fuck. Now I'm gonna play the boring ass pre-drop. You use like minor third additive. Okay, well, you're talking about pitches. High pitch is usually good. Alex is completely right. It's just this song doesn't really work for it. Also, this song doesn't really work for low pitch either. That song sounded shit and it almost killed me. I'm going back to normal song. If there was I wanted a mashup for this level only because the pre-drop is so boring that like it actually like I don't even know how you'd make a remix like a mashup to this shit. Like it's just notes every so often, and it's just click sync to those notes because gameplay. Anyways, get ready to watch me hate my life for the next bit whilst I play this pre-drop. Right, I'm gonna do this to the ship just because I want to get more confidence with the second half of the pre-drop. You stay away from using rotated heads. That was a long time to type that message. Rotated headers as much as possible because their hitboxes feel unpredictable as their collision depending on the player's rotated. Yeah, but the rotated player hitbox is way more useful to use. And when I talk about unrotated spikes, something I often mean... I will go back to that level, don't worry. But I often mean, like, if you have an upward straight fly... Don't lay it out like this sort of thing. Like if you're expecting the player to go at sort of like a trajectory that's like, okay, wait, this is a bad example. Why does my delete key not work? What? Oh right, I have this on, don't I? Yeah. Okay, fair enough. But if you had, let's say this is the ship's trajectory. If you're expecting the ship to go like this, I don't mean literally using unrotated spikes. That's just me being like dumb in terminology. But like if you added like this, you added like this, like now that's instantly improved like the actual gameplay way more. And you're not. It doesn't suggest to you that you should be straight flying and then like doing a swoop. Like, you could add more spikes, you could do something like that, you could, I mean, I suppose that's just buffing, but, like, it would be a bit weird to do straight fly here. Actually, it wouldn't be, but, like, if you move this down, then it would be, like, you don't need to be straight flying for a little tiny bit, then you go straight back up, you move this up a bit, you're actually going an angle. You can rotate spikes like this, and usually it would be fine. I keep forgetting it's not ship, it's cute, but yeah. Rotated spikes can be good, you just have to use them right. And rotated hitbox tends to be a lot more fair than the player's square hitbox. Because if you hit it at a diagonal, if you were going down here, you had like a 45-degree angle, and you hit this spike, it would be using the rotated hitbox, which is a lot more fair because your actual hitbox would be angled at 45 degrees. And therefore you won't, otherwise you get completely cornered and this would feel like a fixed hitbox. Anyways, more in depth on my ship video. I'm gonna make this shit so long. It's gonna be a slapper of a video, and no one's gonna finish it because no one cares. But like, I mean, there might be a few people out there that care about their ship gameplay and want to like actually care about what they make and make better gameplay. Because I want ship to be the most respected game mode in the game. It won't be because there's so many wave gods, but I can try. In case you're wondering, by the way, the 120s are like this 19 or 20 rather. That 20 click is fucking shit. I haven't actually tried it on higher FPS, I just know it's a 120 because I tried it on 120 and it was frame perfect. But I imagine it's only a 120 because it doesn't feel hard enough to be a 180. And certainly not a 240. Although it's probably a lot harder without CBF. Just awkward alignment things. The first few clicks sound like the man behind. Wait, what? Wait, what are you? Wait, I don't know what you're referencing in that song. You're probably right, but I don't know it because like I'm listening to this song. It's kind of like the Golden, where it starts with a crab rave click pattern. You know what that'll do? I hate that click. Literally those lyrics. The man, but what, the first few clicks of this run, like from 14? How? It's so like the song is so much faster than that. What do you mean? The man behind the sword. Sure. Is it simply more fine-tuned? Yeah. That's one way of putting it. You saw your first Extreme a month ago. Oh, what are you doing? How's it going? Alright, I'm gonna go from earlier. Oh my god, this dash hub is so annoying. Cause like I don't like WizKid's love for making things that you die to like seconds after you actually click. I don't understand why he enjoys that. It's just like, let me know quicker whether I'm dead or not. Because like, I end up doing this, and I just restart. Like, bro, come on. Just put a spike down there, or just not have such a bad click. Like, you're dead, you have to wait. In like a non-list worthy extreme, that's like fine. People wouldn't mind. Really? Again? Hypersonic 41% and 51 100. Oh, good. I love that level. That level's peak. I had to beat Hypersonic twice because the first time my clip failed. It was like my 4th extreme, I think. Yeah, it was my 4th extreme. I was very proud of that. I beat that because I wanted to beat it for so long before. When I was like a mobile player, I loved that level. I really should not be down in this click, but 5 to 42. I should probably stop going from 5. You know the words. I'm not reading that message. However, okay, I presume this is a joke by your wording, but like it's so valid in Demons. Like this for the extremes, bro. It feels like shit. You feel humiliated. Oh, the 120. Ugh. Thing is, I'm hoping, because it's not impossible, but I might get WizKid in this chat, and I'm really hoping that doesn't happen, because otherwise I'm gonna feel like worried to diss this level as much as I am. I'm held back by my morals of wanting people to be happy, and then I just forget that I'm allowed to have an opinion. I held there, by the way. Okay, no, to be fair, he wouldn't care. He's chill like that. Like, he understands criticism, and he just like, if it's constructive criticism, he'll use it, or at least he'll accept it. If it's not constructive criticism, he'll just fucking ignore you because like he's mature. To be clear, honestly, my criticism, if I was actually giving him criticism, it would be constructive. If I wasn't deliberately trying, if I would just insult the level. Yeah, I will be honest, it wouldn't be constructive. If he actually asked for criticism, I'd give him good constructive criticism, how to make the gameplay better, how to balance it better, how shit works, stuff like that. I'd be happy to explain that sort of thing. Alright, WizKid, I love WizKid, he's a cool guy. Fuck, I don't know whether. Why does this have a release timing? I don't like when people do release timings that are so low to the dash orb. How we doing? I'm like okay. What about you? I'm playing this. I'm not. I thought I'd be annoyed playing this, but I'm not. I'm just kind of trying to chill and just see if I can try and beat this level because I would really love to beat this. I just want to have more stuff under my belt, I think. More completions on my channel. Just more things completed. I wanna become a good demon player and challenge player. I'm done with. I think it's kind of obvious by where my channel is going, but I'm done with the challenges for a decent bit. My love for challenges has just gotten stale over time, mainly due to stuff like being verified. Which sounds incredibly petty, but like, I don't know. Can't just ruin my interest for challenges, but I'll be back eventually, probably like early next year. I'll get back onto the challenge grind and beat like a few more, well, a lot more hard challenges, so including Phantom. Nazgûl is driving me insane. It's easy, why can't I do it? Is that, I think that's the second duel, like after the Viprin memory part. The ball. I think that's Nazgûl. If that's Nazgûl, then... No, it's not! Nazgûl is the part before the drop. It's the one with the spider that's absolutely annoying. Yes, I understand. Yes, I remember this part being annoying. Sorry, I can't remember whose part it was, but... Yeah. That's Zen... Right, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Because I also used to complain about Nazgub, and there were 2 parts in Hypersonic that I complained about, and it was that second duel, and it was Nazgub, and I've just confused the 2. Why can you die to that spike? I didn't even realize I died to that. You guys see that? How is that not, I mean, I'm hoping that's a CBF bug, because otherwise, why is that in? Oh, it's fucking click. I wish this clip was a buffer, it'd be so much more fun. If I beat this, I might verify my own version afterwards. Fuck. As soon as I pass that release, I can get to the drop, like the shit, pretty easily. I can get this in 2 runs today. Bro, it's fucking click, bro. Come on. I don't understand how Zoink beat this in like 650 attempts. Being a level that supposedly runs Zodiac difficulty and under 700 attempts is actually just fucking stupid. Challenges new dev is like wrong. I'm sorry. I'll be back to challenges once I'm motivated again. But for now, I'm not. It doesn't help that I'm not as good at challenges as I want to be. There's so many challenge players that can just like beat shit in like a minute, and I take like days on easier challenges on the list. Which is another reason why the challenge list stats view is the most useless thing in any website. Because I am by no means even close to being the 4th best challenge player. I'm not even... I wouldn't... Oh, okay, I'm not going to say not even close. But, like... in terms of actual skill, I'm probably not even top 10. Like, I'm talking about, like, actual challenge players, by the way, so I don't include, like, people that are just, like, insane demon players that are on the challenge list, like Pop Off and fucking, basically every single member of TCD, except Connix. Isn't Re that weird one? Actually, a good way of describing it, yes, probably. That is probably the one you're thinking of. It's the Russian one. Fuck. See, this is what I mean. It feels humiliating dying to this. Lucy, I'm just being dead ass based on how long it takes me to beat like shit that people beat in like 5 minutes. Like Lamington, that guy's way fucking better than me. Like, and like everything in this game. Like, I'll happily reside on the fact that, like, if I tried stuff like Corosby, Bosco Bush, Oblivers, I couldn't beat them if I tried. But I can beat stuff like VSC, Final Fantasy, Interconnected just because they're accessible. But, like, non-accessible shit, I'm useless at. KTW. I mean, I might go for KTW eventually, I don't know. It's a lot more doable than light posts for me. I'll be honest, light posts for me would probably be harder than Sado, just because I can't see. I would love to do light posts if I had eyes that worked properly. How? I spent this entire time clicking too late on this click and I click early. Why is my nose making that noise? Stop it. Anoxism 93? Rip. You're so close to being in it. How hard is that? I don't remember. You're cracked. Is this the break from Firework we're witnessing? You know what? We're doing a break and we're going to check this out because I'm not doing level requests in clear, but I want to check this out. Silent Ship. That's a very interesting name. This one? I presume not this one. I feel like this wouldn't be the one to... Did you say who it was by? Can you tell me who it's by? It's by Serbia Gaia. I can't be bothered to search that guy's, like, name. There it is. Oh my goodness gracious, I can tell why this is unrated. How is this Void-esque? What the how the fuck do you find this shit? I'm not playing this. No thank you. I don't think I'd call that Void-esque progression in any regard. You're an oddball, Dinctus 101. Break from Fireworks, my motivators, Loki, and the shitter. I feel you, don't worry. Even though I got 85 against you, so... Yeah, I think taking a break's a good idea. And you'll come back and you'll be ready to get a new best, aka being it. Is 85 just like, I mean, it's probably like a bit after the ship, isn't it? It's like, probably like a few clicks in after the ship. I think the ship ends at like 84, I think? I don't remember. I might be completely wrong, I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen people play Firework. You'll be it though. Sponge a Q and a long ship. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't call that Void-esque progression. Need to get a consistent click back for this ending part, because I'm going to die here so much from zero just because of nerves, because I'm going to start spamming, because I can't do ship with nerves. Which is why I don't like this ship being second half heavy. Also, I couldn't even see this. It was actually just invisible. I hate the visibility in this ending part. People are going to hate me if I call this a memory level, but it actually kind of is. Like, some of these parts are so hard to sight read. They look easy to sight read, but they're fucking not. You have to memorize where every single fucking object is. Okay. Not gonna dwell too much on the shit part for now. I need to get better at the pre-drop. Which I don't know if getting better at the pre-drop is actually possible, by the way. I haven't mentioned that yet. I feel like this isn't gameplay you can get consistent at. Maybe I'm wrong, but like, I don't know how you could get consistent at such basic gameplay. You can land on that corner on the other side of that structure, and then you're just dead because you can't live, even if you buffer. This level has multiple gaps that are like that, where you can land on the corner of something and you're just fucked for the next click no matter what. And this, you can just die to this spike Why is there a spike here? I don't know, but there is. I don't know why that spike. I mean, I suppose it was added probably just so you can't just not land on the block. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's a better way you could have done that. That doesn't make it so you can just die when you do the click, like, just well. I wonder if that's possible in 240. I wonder if WizKid is just stupid. I don't blame WizKid. Verifying something is difficult, and understanding what makes good gameplay is difficult. We're saying that the level accidentally balances outside of CBF. I disagree with that. I think it just makes the level cancer. The ship isn't even that much easier with CBF because it's not like massively ship based. It's not skill based. It's kind of just random clicking, random spike placements everywhere, low visibility, terrible hitboxes, awkward gameplay. Like, CBF actually just doesn't really pose any advantage. It just makes the level slightly easier in some parts, slightly weirder in some parts. I feel like if a level's balanced, if CBF balances your level out, your level's shit. I kind of feel like that's the case. Also, if he's saying that the pre-drop is easier without CBF, then fuck, I'm not using CBF. Because CBF does not help me in the ship whatsoever. Maybe I'll give it a go without CBF and see how far I can get. Maybe the 120 is going to become easier with this. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't trust him saying that. I don't think he understands how CBF works. Fuck. I feel like I would have lived that if I was on CBF. Yeah, I probably would have. Because that felt like I clicked later than that. Before I died. This level was just really terrible. I don't say this in many levels. Like, I don't even say this for Rust, but I full-heartedly think that this should be re-verified and nerfed to the ground. I don't think it's good in its current state. I think it's actually, I'll be honest, kind of pathetic. I'm gonna go back in CBF because I don't think it makes this pre-drop anything easier. The only time CBF really makes timings parts easier is when they have 240s, which this doesn't. Otherwise, it's like, it doesn't make any difference. It's either it's the same or it's easier. And that's the case with this level. But whatever, I'm gonna survive playing this level just by shitting on it. I'm gonna complain about this level every single time I play this, but I'm not gonna get mad, I'm just gonna complain. Because I feel like that's actually a good way to vent my emotion. So I'm gonna be bullying WizKid. But I'm sure he wouldn't mind. And to be clear, it will not be personal. Even though I might say it like it is, it's not. I like WizKid, he's chill. Fuck ass Click. I just don't understand what went through his mind making this click this hard. I feel like it's so fucking obvious that this is dog shit. Does it take a mastermind to figure out that that's not good? I guarantee you, if I told him, he'd be like, "Oh, I never died there, bro. What do you mean?" Oh my fucking god. I'm past the gap! I'm literally... Oh my god, I don't like spike alignment when it's done shit. Oh my god. I'm not gonna get mad, I'm not gonna get mad. We're staying chill, we're staying chill. We're gonna pass the pre-drop today, and we're gonna die to the first click of the ship and be happy. Happy thoughts, everyone. Fuck, I want to kill WizKid. I want to actually punch him in the throat, bro. We're staying positive. We're staying positive. We're staying positive. TCD ping. Oh, then he beat Solar Flare. That's cool. I like that level. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. God, it looks like it sounds like I hate everything. I promise I don't. I don't know if I'm ready to read another Dinkus message, I'll be honest. You know, I will, but I'll give it a little bit. Oh my god, learn how to use a fucking dash orb! Right. On orb hold timing's horrible. One where you have to time an orb and hold to jump over something instead of having enough time to release the orb and assess when to... What the fuck are you saying? 13%. What? What's at 13? There's not even any orbs at 13. What? I don't know what you mean. It's what, the blue orb? No, that's fine. No, that's completely... No, this is like one of the most... This is one of the most actually enjoyable clicks of the pre-drop, to be fair. Like, I enjoyed this part. Like, those 3 clicks are good. But it's kind of carried by the fact that they're easy, I'll be honest. Like, this entire part is okay, and then you get this click, then it's not okay. And then you get this click, and you get this robot. And then you get this robot. And as soon as you pass this, now it gets so much easier from here. This is a way more fun and doable gameplay. This last click is dog shit. I'm gonna die here before I get to the ship. I just want to make that clear now. Right, I'm gonna go back from 0 again. And we're gonna keep dying to the robot with the dash shot because it's impossible. I'm genuinely surprised WizKid didn't add a CBF blocker. I thought he'd be the type to do that, even for an easy extreme. I know he's very anti-CBF. This was verified This was verified in 2.2. I know this because I checked it. Fuck that fuck ass click, bro. .2 came out, literally a year ago. 2024, February 17th. This was verified in 2.2. And it's dog shit. This is pretty... no, this was... Oh, actually, no. Oh, wait. This is probably before CBF even existed, actually. Never mind. He could have updated it. Oh, wait. No, Demonist rules. Never mind. He couldn't have. See, that's exactly why I'm glad that rule doesn't exist. Oh, that rule does exist, rather. Which, I mean, that example by itself gives an exact reason for why CBF blockers shouldn't be allowed in Demon List. Which is that Tidal Wave doesn't get a choice about whether it has a CBF blocker or not. The creator didn't have a choice at the time because it didn't exist back then, because it was 2.1. But that level got hard fucking nerfed by CBF. Without CBF, Tidal Wave would be so much harder than it already is. And it would honestly probably be harder than Amethyst / Flame Wall, maybe. Maybe even TS2, I don't even know. But like, Tidal Wave doesn't get a fucking choice. Because it was... they didn't know about CBF at the time. Or they don't know how to block it. So like, levels that are made after CBF exist are allowed to have CBF blockers if the creator doesn't want people to use CBF so the level's harder. But if they're verified before, then they just don't get a fucking choice and their level gets nerfed. Which is so unfair. And that shouldn't be encouraged by lists. Either they should allow updating of levels to add a CBF blocker so that they can do so. I'm glad they don't. But they also... Or they shouldn't allow CBF blockers to exist on any level. So that it nerfs them all. Like... Either you have the opportunity to like CBF block at any level, or you can't block any. It should be completely atomic, but it's not. Dude, I don't know if I can be bothered to read any of your more long messages. Can you like chill? The last pre-drop click is so hard because of minimal downward. I mean, yeah, common sense. That exact same gap is featured in a jump early in the pre-drop. But I mean, yeah, it's kind of the entire pre-drop, actually, to be honest. It's always them with the annoying gaps. There's many gaps that don't even match your angle of movement, which I think is annoying. Like, if I go no clip, like, you're going at an angle that does not match anything even close to 45 degrees here. So you end up just having to go, like... low so that you go through this like that, and this you have to release and you're going at less than 45 degrees into this gap. Like these gaps are fine because you kind of do go 45 degrees as a robot, but these suck. CBF pre-drop is killing you. What are you playing? Are you playing Void? Because I'll be honest, I don't know what you're playing, but if it is Void, then it's like, oh wait, you're playing Oblivion, aren't you? You're playing Oblivion, right? Yeah, you are, okay. So okay. I thought you were saying it's like pre-drop with CBF. No, you're just typoing Oblivion as CBF. Great. That's an LFC thing. LFC, you know my friends think you're like just completely baiting with some of the stuff you do. Because I've sent the GIF of you saying what level to someone's Oblivion 96 thing. I've sent that GIF to so many of my friends and they all think you're just baiting. You're actually just like clip farming extreme. I landed in the corner so I can't fucking live! Oh my god, fix your fuck-ass level, bro. Like, this is why it needs a re-verification, because so many obvious bugs. Do people just have no standards for re-verification at this point? Because WizKid could verify and re-verify this in like a day. No way it would take him longer than that. Fuck off! This robot is so fucking bad. Can't be serious. You don't understand alignment. You're a fucking top. Well, you're not a top player. You're not far off, and you don't understand how the fucking game works. I think by itself the cube is harder than the ship, which I think is really funny, because WizKid told me that this pre-drop was free, like that it was just filler into the drop ship. It is the fucking opposite. The ship is so easy compared to this gameplay. And that's not me being ship carried, because again, the ship is not ship-based. If the ship was ship-based, it would just be insanely free. But this pre-drop is fucking impossible. Like, I'm not surprised people think this is on the golden when it has gameplay like this. I mean, I'm down to re-verify it. I'll do it. Like, but I want to make it mid-level extreme, because this should not be list-worthy. I don't know why the creator wanted it to be list-worthy. I presume it's for attention. No one's gonna play my level if it's not demon list, not on the demon list. It's like, your level's gonna be 10 times better. Because it's like... I think there's like a few people that like this level that have beaten it, but I'm pretty sure everyone hates it. From what I've seen in Demoness Pros, everyone fucking hates it. I gotta be careful with things I'll say, because I can be pretty nasty, and I know I can be, but... Just know it's like it's a form of me venting. Sort of. You know what, actually, this would really benefit if I was using better SEO settings. Because I don't have very good SEO settings for cube timings. Because I have kind of a bit of, like, input delay. Not that it's noticeable, but, like, I can feel myself playing worse at cube when I have it on. But it makes me much better at ship. Okay, right. That fucking click is gonna make me shove a fucking carrot down WizKid's throat. Oh my god, man. I'm getting festive, man. He's getting a carrot. I could have said something much worse, and I said a carrot. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm in such a jolly mood playing this level today. It's Christmas Eve, man. I've got to be hyped. Alex, I don't know if you're still listening to this, but please can I play a good level? You get to play Anoxism, you lucky shit, because you didn't devote yourself to beating Hitler V2. No, V3 actually, Russ, what am I talking about? I think as a level, I prefer this over Rust. But in terms of like how I feel about levels, this is worse than Rust. Also, I do not want to hop up VC, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, I know it's going to make me more annoyed. I'm not annoyed right now, because I'm taking all my anger and making it into just like a joke, and just messing around. I also just don't really care about being this level, which is very useful for me not getting mad. But if I'm in a VC, I'm gonna take it more seriously. And get annoyed by things you say. Like anyone says, not just you. WizKid, learn to balance! Oh my god! This is not normal. This is why he shouldn't fucking verify shit. He did the same with Anathema. Never mind, maybe I'm getting annoyed. That'll fucking do. Fuck, that took a while. Well, disappointing death, but to be honest, I thought I died to the first orb. I have it in 2 runs now. What can I play as a break? Hello, Comet. What's up? Good juice saying. Nice. What about you? I'm okay. I'm not perfect, but I'm not bad. Are you of the mindset that levels should be built at the minimum difficulty that Game Pass starts figuring on no harder? No, I'm not. I think it should be within like a certain range. It can be easier than that. It can be harder than that. It can be in the middle. It can be whatever of that range. But there gets to a point where things will become either too easy for what the gameplay they are, and it'll just be unsatisfactory. There's some levels I've beaten where I just feel unsatisfied because you beat them too quickly to enjoy them. I had that experience with the unbuffed Full Song, which is why I wanted to buff it originally, because I felt so unsatisfied being Full Song. Some levels, most levels that come under this category are classed as overbuffed, which, Lucy, I'm sorry, no offense, you're just a great example. Expiration 8 above gear and Sunken are examples of that. However, no, there's non-Lucy examples too. I swear. I mean, Void, there's one. That's one. My Backyard, that's definitely one. I think Sado could maybe come under that, but I don't know about that. Actually, no, Sado's not. I think Sado meets natural difficulty. OSP, that definitely doesn't. I don't think Sadism does, but that's kind of a me thing. Habit, that's another one that I would say. How is Habit 74? That shit feels impossible. Final Spark, that's very overbuffed. Yeah, that's I'll probably leave it at that because I can't think of anything else that's too bad. What is Grim doing at the top 25? To be honest, it probably shouldn't be. Most likely this level is just underrated, and it has been for quite a while. F65, who has almost 100,000 attempts on Grim, and has it in just over 2 runs, he says that it's Multi and Torrent, which is my opinion, and he also thinks that it's like as hard as Unearthed Gluttony. That level is fucking hard. So, no idea how hard it is, but yeah. It honestly, it could be harder than like a Mystic Haze. I don't know. It could be harder than Evil. Like really, no one has any idea. I think it's easier than Sado, but it's in between Sado and where it is now. I think could be the placement. But we'll never know because no one wants to beat it because people don't play ship. People don't like the level. Okay, to be fair, actually no. Everyone that's like got the skill to play it and that has played it has enjoyed it. Like multiple people have told me that they enjoy Grim and think it's a good level. Want to see what I just drew? Sure. I comment. I've had something made that is like the absolute epitome of cringe. My friend made. It was my idea. I knew it would be cringe, and I don't plan on using it, but it's silly. Let me get this shit. I'll go on this start plus stop. Actually, no, you know what? No, I won't. Fuck, never mind. Let's go into the actual level. I've got a silly mashup. I never thought I'd have a mashup with this fuck ass song, but I thought it'd be silly. But I'm not gonna listen to that. I don't know, maybe I'll beat it with that just as a joke. I'm not ready to die of unbelievable cringe playing Hard Machine though. I wonder what I can get on this real quick. Because I'm going for this and Void simultaneously. Or at least trying to. Because I already have 94 times 4 on Hard Machine. Pretty should have predicted that no one would be here today considering it's Christmas Eve, but... I don't know, maybe there's more people like me where Christmas doesn't really mean much to you. I couldn't really care less about Christmas at the age I am. If anything, Christmas feels like more depressive than a normal day to me, or like the time period of Christmas feels more depressive. I mean, I already do suffer from clinical depression. I don't need another holiday to make me feel more shit. What's that? Ship control. Were the 4 deaths at 94 all at the same time? Yes, they were, because there's basically only one click at 94 and it's impossible. Christmas also means nothing to me. Yay. Those who know about the first 5 minutes of the new Dev Hard Machine stream. I presume this is like me just absolutely crashing out. That's my best guess, but I don't remember what you're talking about. My anger management problems are why I stopped streaming originally. I just stream whenever I feel like it now rather than trying to actually like... Oh yeah, that did happen. I got 94 like so quickly. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I'm trying to return to it now, but for some reason it feels harder than it did back then. I feel like I've gotten worse at this sort of gameplay, and I don't know why. It might be just because it might be because I'm worse at demons these days, to be honest. That clicks hard. Good luck and Merry Christmas. Thank you. You too. Well, you too for the latter part. You have a great Christmas too. Continue the art. That is pretty damn cool. Good stuff. How much did you get paid for that? So I see that it's a commission. I might be dead. I don't know how this stop pause works. Yeah. Should probably work on my Stay Alive part. Yes! Do that. I would like to get that level closer to done. I need to do my part as well. I've been kind of procrastinating. But I'm trying to get down on it now. Crack down on it, that's what I'm looking for, so. Am I dead? Nope. Nice. You saw another solo? Nice. Thing is, this level seems like it would be a good fit for me, but I'm so bad at this drop ball that it buffs the levels so much. This drop ball is like all the levels difficulty for me. Nice. Fuck. Why? You died looking too early. gotta go see. Why click so early? See ya. YouTube comment. Maybe the best player in your city because no one plays GD in your city. Same with me. I mean, there is one person I know of in my year group at school that's beaten an extreme demon. I don't even know which. I just know they've beaten an extreme demon. Maybe they're a beast at the game, I just don't even know it. But, like, I feel like if they were actually, like, really good at the game, or at least, like, close to my skill, that sounds so ego, but I don't mean it like that. But, like, if they were close to my skill, I feel like I wouldn't be calling it, like, I'd be an extreme demon, like, you see, like, list demon. I don't like that. Why can you die, though? Or that early, at least. The fuck? This is from Zero. Fuck. Cool. Is there no one to watch me get 75 on Hard Machine? Fuck! Oh, I'm sorry, Moonfrost. Fuck. I forgot to wake him up. Oh. Makes sense. You died to a Hard Machine Pucker about artificial difficulty. No, I mean, no, I died stupidly because I was nervous. I'm not surprised. I thought I was going to die to the click before it because I'm kind of mind-blocked to that click because it's impossible. But I didn't, and it threw me off, and I started spamming in that ship, and that was my fault, not the levels. So, I don't want to put blame on Hard Machine for that one. That was just me being a bumfuck retard. What? Wasn't even near to that spike. I thought this is gonna be another level where I have to like beat it whilst listening to Jane animations. What is this hitbox? Hitboxes. Nerve controls be one of your worst skill sets? Or is the worst skill set? For me as well, probably yes. But this is mainly because I've been playing challenges for so long and I've kind of not been used to how demon nerves are. Now people are going to be like, oh, well, yeah, because you didn't have nerves in challenges. Wrong! You're stupid and never been a challenge. Nerves exist in challenges, they're just different. Rather than like long and scary and stressful, nerves in challenges are extremely fast and like panicky. They come on fucking quick. Like you can go up like 40 BPM in like a couple seconds on a challenge. That kills you most of the time. It's so hard to live with the sudden increase in heart rate like that. Shame. Would have been a good run. You don't have loves levels? I mean, I'll be honest, before you've been in extreme, I'm not surprised. But like, when you've played a level that's like really challenging for you, nerves just become like a normal thing. And people get used to them over time because they experience them so much, they learn how to deal with them. I did exactly that and then forgot it over time because I became a challenge player. And nerves are different there. So I'm used to challenge nerves. I'm not used to demon nerves. So I'm being a lot of the easier extreme demons to try and get back in the groove of how to control nerves, how to have less nerves, how to play better with nerves. I hate the fact that you can sometimes hit that big ball. I know I'm doing a skip, but I still think that's annoying. I don't think I blame that on the level, though. I feel like that's my fault for skipping the gameplay. But it's also their fault for making the fucking skip so easy to do. When I started going for this, I genuinely thought that was intentional gameplay, just because of how simple it is to skip that. Maybe it is intentional you're supposed to be able to skip that, but I think that's dumb. What? Huh? Cool. Actually amazing, man. See, this is a good example of the problem with using non-rotated spikes, as you end up having this issue where you hit a corner and then it looks stupid and feels stupid. Oh my god, I couldn't even see this. Why is there a spike here? You had to play demons. I mean, play demons and get nerves from demons and challenges, but most nerves from challenges from me are not the heart rate increase. She's surprised at passing. I mean, yeah, it's the same for me, but like, oh my fucking god, why is it recording a voice note? But yeah, it is. I agree with that, but that panic usually comes with an increased heart rate for me. Like, after I verified interconnected and after I beat VSE, I had, like, insanely high heart rate. Like, it comes on quick, and it keeps building up even after you actually beat it. It's just your body doesn't have enough time to get to that high of heart rate in that short amount of time. Because if you did, you'd be dead. I feel like there's going to come one day where someone has a heart attack playing GD, and that's going to create a big issue within the community. Like, people are going to be scared to play hard levels just in case they have such a high heart rate. They get a fucking heart attack. I wonder how much. What level do you think would give you a heart attack? Because I know people are going to say... I wouldn't say Eon. I know that's like the obvious answer. I don't think a long level would necessarily give you more nerves. I think it would just be like... Fuck! What? I didn't even see that! Oh! 35 to 95 though, that's a good run. That's a new best run. Technically. It's like, 60% of the level. Something like that, 223 from Fuse Funk. That was 215, I think. I think, I don't remember. 180 BPM, we got 96 on BPF. Did you ever beat BPF? I don't remember. Make sure Moon Frost wakes up nice and easily. Heart rate lies is actually fucking hilarious if there's anyone that actually does that. Can you imagine how pathetic it is being a heart rate liar? LFZ, what do you think is the level that's going to give someone a heart attack for the first time in GD? I feel like that must be... Would that be enough to make you quit the game, having a heart attack playing GD? Like, you'd think it would be, but I feel like there's some people that would just continue going. I used to think 180 was like the human limit. The level, no, I used to think it was like the human limit for like not passing out, because that's when like Guitar Hero Styles 91 on God Eater, he had like 180 and had like he had some heart problem. I don't know if it was a heart attack. Yeah, I have a feeling someone's not gonna nearly fluke TS2 from 20 ever. I say that, but maybe in like when it's like number 150 on Demon List. I'm kidding. I don't believe in that level of skill increase. I believe in a skill ceiling, unfortunately, and I know that's probably controversial. I feel like the arguments people give against there being a skill ceiling is really silly, and they overlook a lot of things. Because usually, when you say to someone that there's a skill ceiling in GD, they'll say, "Oh, well, if you told someone like some people said that 5 years ago, and look at where we are now." But like, there's been so many improvements in gaming hardware, and it gets to a point where you have perfected software and hardware. Hardware is getting there, if not already there, with the routing ADHD. You can't really get much better than that. Like, monitors, you've got, like, 240 monitors. Like, 144 is the default now, pretty much. That's already more than what you need. Like, 240s are fairly common. People have even higher than that. You can't really get much better with that. CBF is the best software that the game could run at. You can't get better than CBF. It's literally impossible, because it just goes based on your input device's polling rate. And polling rate is basically, after 1000, it's negligible. 8000, anything else becomes completely negligible. Like, it just makes no difference. Like, infinite TPS would be the same, effectively, as 8000. I don't like that release. You can tie like that. Fuck's sake. Piss off. Made it a level longer. I mean, as I said though, level length doesn't really affect it that much after a while. Like, I feel like the nerve increase from making levels longer is a bell curve. I feel like short levels, you won't have much nerves. Like on average throughout, and then like as you get longer, you're gonna get increasing like stress. More nerves, and then eventually it gets so long that it's so drawn out that it's like you don't have much nerves. It's a shame, that was rough. '50s, yeah, '50s drastic. You can have a decent heart rate increase on a 1FCL level, but not 50. 50. But there is still nerves on 1SCL, but you got to keep in mind that the effectiveness that nerves has when levels are more compact difficulty is more like significant. Like even a slight nerve difference on a level as hard as like stuff in 1SCL like compact difficulty, that's gonna make a huge difference in your performance. Like, challenge nerves are so bad because the gameplay is so hard per second that having nerves is just gonna ruin your consistency. You're just gonna mess things up. You're gonna mess up with really hard timing because you're slightly nervous. Which is why I think the challenge nerves are equal to demon nerves. And people don't like to hear that, but it's true. People also just flat out don't believe it. Oh, there are people that don't get nerves on challenges, and I'm completely aware of that, but that kind of stems from the fact that they don't care about them. If you care about what you're beating, you'll get nervous. That's kind of how nerves work. Which is kind of why Pot Doggy, Pop Off, those sort of people who don't really get nerves, is because they don't think about the game as much. They're much more chilled because, like, they can beat stuff pretty easily, even if it's super hard for them. They're a lot better than at mental, which honestly is a big thing that pushes them over the mark. Top player is always mental. I don't know, even like 1 second long. It's a bit drastic. Like you can get 50 BPM increase from like sodium oxybutyrate. I could understand that, especially if you fluke it. And that's what, like 5 seconds. That might be including end screen. I'm not sure. I think it probably is around 5 seconds of gameplay. Sodium oxybutyrate. One of us in the first half. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, balancing definitely matters. Like Tartarus, that level's not that long, but I had extreme nerves on that because it's so first half heavy and choke point based. As soon as you pass 45, the rest of the level is just it's so much easier. It still has hard parts, but overall the level's so much easier. There's no major choke points after 45. After 45, you're done for major choke points. It's just a complete stress test. Balancing definitely plays a big role. If something's second half heavy, you're not going to think much when you get to 50%. Because that's not most of the difficulty. Unless it's a new best. Then you might. I hate that fucking... This shit is so stupid. Why are these hitboxes fixed? Why are these like weird? Oh. Why do I have Shipcopter on? What is that death? Oh my god, I'm finding new deaths. Marrow! Hello, Marrow! Hello! I did actually have an idea for a... I'm calling it Deniment, fuck you. I've got a Deniment style, like, demon. I wanted to make a demon where it's, like, challenge gameplay for, like, 30 seconds. And then it's, like, 9 more minutes of easy gameplay. Like, Quawayo Extreme. I had that idea. Anyways, I'm gonna get the door, BRB. Alright, I've got to go, so I'm going to end, but thank you for coming. I'm going to keep playing Void later today. I'm going to be going for Void and Hard Machine simultaneously. I'm hopefully going to beat both, but we'll see. I got 75 on hard machine today this stream, and 46 on void, and 42 to 100, and 35 to 95. Good runs all around. I'm feeling good.